Hello, everyone. Today, let's talk about the story of a Chinese deity, Yao Ji. The main character of today's story is the most beloved daughter of Yandi and Ting Yao, and the elder sister of the divine bird Jingwei. She is lively and cheerful, always sneaking down to the human world to spend entire days on Mount Guyao, playing amidst the green mountains and clear waters. She loves the gentle streams of the human world, the warm breeze, the faint scent of flowers, and the songs of the birds. She was skilled in singing and dancing, often delighting in dancing gracefully among the sea of flowers on the mountainside. Whenever she danced, birds and beasts would bring her sweet and delicious fruits, while the blooming flowers and green grass offered her refreshing and tasty dewdrops. She bore a beautiful name, Yaoji. The name Yao signifies a precious jade, symbolizing not only her flower-like beauty and innocent nature, but also her selfless care for the mortal world. She often accompanied Yandi on campaigns against the vicious beasts that ravaged the earth, and would often shed tears of sorrow for the hardships endured by the people. However, when Yaoji was 15 years old, she suddenly fell ill with a mysterious disease. Before Yandi could find a cure, the illness took her life. Heartbroken by her untimely death, Yandi buried her in the Mount Wu. Yaoji's soul flew to Mount Guyao and transformed into a beautiful and fragrant sacred herb known as Yao grass. The Yao grass had delicate yellow flowers, paired leaves, and fruit resembling daughter seeds. It is said that if a woman consumes the fruit of the Yao grass, she will become radiant and beautiful, admired by all. The Tiandi felt great sympathy for this kind and beautiful woman. When he learned that Yaoji's soul had transformed into Yao grass on Mount Guyao, he bestowed upon it the essence of the sun and moon. Soon, the Yao grass took human form, and Yaoji was reborn. After her rebirth, Yaoji, lively by nature, refused to remain quietly on Mount Guyao. She often transformed into various forms and wandered through the mortal world. She cared deeply for the people, helping them solve their problems and saving lives wherever she went. Gradually, news of a divine woman on Mount Guyao spread far and wide, and the people were deeply grateful to this beautiful and kind goddess. During the reign of Yao Di, a great flood engulfed the land. Yu was tasked with controlling the floodwaters, but when he reached the three gorges near Mount Wu, he encountered 12 evil dragons stirring up storms, blocking his way. Admiring Yu's selfless spirit, Yaoji taught him the arts of commanding spirits and the celestial scriptures for controlling the winds and waters. She personally went to Mount Wu to slay the 12 dragons. Afterwards, she sent her attendants to blast open a gorge in Mount Wu, allowing the floodwaters to flow through the Wu Gorge and into the Yangtze River, helping Yu solve the massive flood problem in the region of Ba and Shu. To prevent the people of Ba and Shu from suffering further calamities, Yaoji chose a beautiful peak among the 12 peaks of Mount Wu to reside in, becoming the guardian of Mount Wu. Observing that the waters of the three gorges were treacherous and often caused boats to capsize, she sent divine crows to guide the ships safely through. When she saw that the boatmen struggling to pull their vessels against the current were exhausted, she summoned favorable winds to assist them. Noticing that tigers and leopards frequently attacked the people in Mount Wu, she transformed sand into magical arrows to slay the beasts, ensuring the safety of the mountain dwellers. Seeing that the crops in the fields were withering due to a severe drought in Ba and Shu, she used her powers to bring down rain, reviving the crops and saving the harvest. Later, when a devastating plague swept through the Ba and Shu regions, causing many to fall ill and perish, Yaoji taught the people how to cultivate lingji mushrooms and use them to cure diseases. In recognition of her benevolence, the heavenly emperor bestowed upon Yaoji the title of the goddess of flowers and herb. Yaoji is also a goddess of love. During the Warring States period, King Huai of Chu went hunting in the Three Gorges region. Exhausted from his journey, he rested in his temporary palace at Gaotang Pavilion. While he slept, Yao Ji appeared in his dreams. Captivated by her beauty, King Huai immediately fell in love and proposed to her. Yao Ji told him, "Only when you think of the people of the world, worry about the nation's troubles, appoint wise and capable ministers, and correct your own mistakes, will I agree to marry you." King Xiang of Chu learned of Yao Ji's beauty and desired to go to Mount Wu to propose marriage. However, Yao Ji appeared in his dream, angrily rebuking him for relying on corrupt ministers, believing slanderous words, and neglecting the affairs of the state. Indeed, Yao Ji is the goddess in the idiom King Sheng dreamed, but the goddess was indifferent. Yao Ji continued to watch over the people of Bashu, bringing them blessings and prosperity. Over time, the people of Bashu, grateful for her protection, honored her as the goddess. The mountain peak where she resided became known as Goddess Peak. That's it for today's story. See you in the next one.